Hey, it's Frecky here. It's time for week number 6 weigh in. Alright, so first of all, I just want to say again how proud of myself I am, as cocky as that sounds. But as I've said before, I typically stop, quit, give up, cheat, go off track, go off the rails 2 to 3 weeks in. And this is week number 6, and here I am, still doing it. Making these videos, as tacky as it may be, and sharing my journey is helping keep me on track. I am still doing it. I'm still working very hard. I'm still keeping my goals in sight. And so, without further ado, my week 6 numbers
are here. So, as you know, I started at 376 pounds. I stepped on the scale like half hour ago, and I am now 359.0. So this week I lost 3 pounds and a total of 17.8. I'm happy. I'm very proud of myself and happy that I am doing what I need to be doing to better my life and better my journey on this damn planet. I probably shouldn't say damn. I said it twice now. I'm going to beep those. Anyway, so I'm happy. I'm very, very excited. And even more so, what I'm excited about, this is my first goal. My first goal was to get to 360 because I always tapped out at 360. And till earlier this year, when I got up to 376, I'd never gone over that. And so that's when I got really scared, and that's what made me want to focus again. And I met my first goal. So today, after I make this video, I'm going to purchase my first reward, which I'm kind of excited about. It's tacky. It's going to be adorable. I'm going to show it to you guys whenever it arrives. But that's awesome for me. Like, bragging rights to me. Sorry, but it's true.
And so, also with this week, the reason why why I'm even more happy with the numbers is because I honestly didn't know for sure how well it would go, because I did something that I haven't done in forever. I went out last night. Like, I know I went out on Pride a few weeks ago and like literally had a drink and left. Wasn't out long. But I had a friend that he was entering into a leather contest. Like, I don't know how else to word it. Like, obviously, I'm gay. So if you don't know what those are, you don't know what those entail, Google it. It's interesting. It's kind of fun. But I had a friend that he was curious. He was wanting to try it. So he entered the contest. But he had no one to support him. It was a last minute decision. So not anybody could go. And so that meant me going, which, support a friend that I am, I did. But I was really hesitant because we all know how antisocial I am, how socially anxious I get, social anxiety disorder. Like, it's all a thing for me. And this would be something where, before going into it, I thought the only person I knew would be on the stage or behind the stage. Didn't know how much interaction, didn't know how long, because it said, interviews start at 8 and things going all the way until like 1 o'clock. That'd be a lot of time for an antisocial person, socially anxious person, to be sitting in a crowd alone. But luckily, it wasn't like that. He was able to hang out with me and then like kind of just stand behind me, and then when it was his turn for stuff, he just walked up to it. So that was cool. And 2, I gave myself an escape plan. Like, I let him know that, hey, if I get panicky or feel a panic attack coming on, I may go out to my car and try to chill out, and that may involve me leaving and coming back and picking him up. So knowing that I had that escape route definitely helped. And then what really helped was the fact that I didn't need it. Luckily, I ran into a couple of friends that I met in Iowa last year, ran into a couple other people that I knew there, and because of them talked to other people, and it ended up being fine. And we actually ended up going to another bar after that. And before I get into that, like, real quick, he didn't win, but he was runner-up, and they did invite him to go to the next level of the competition, which is huge. So super proud of him, and super proud of myself for being a supportive friend. Like, I tend to let my anxiety and my issues stop me from being as good of a friend. I typically, I know my triggers, and I want to avoid them instead of like facing them. And a lot of times I let friends down. I'm kind of bad about that. So I actually was there for him, and hopefully, you know, it was the support he needed, and he did great. I mean, I can't wait for him to actually wake up so I can show him some of the videos that I recorded, because I recorded most of it. And so now back to bar number 2. This dude, the socially anxious dude, was talking to people. Like a group of people where I didn't really hardly know a lot of them. Some people from the first bar came over, so I was talking with them and hanging out with them. And the night ended with me talking to people when my friend, the social butterfly, the one that was willing to get on stage in leathers, was ready to go. And I actually wasn't. Like, he wasn't being pushy or anything, but like, I could tell he was tired, which that stuff can be like mentally exhausting, I'm sure. Being on stage in front of people, being asked questions in front of a crowd that you don't know what they are, and you got to come up with an answer, trying to be politically correct, trying to be funny, trying to answer the question. It could be exhausting. I wouldn't want to do it. Like, this is as public as I get, and I can record what I say, and I can edit what I say, versus just letting it come on out in front of everybody. Sorry, I just hit the mic. I don't know if that made a noise. But yeah, so I was proud of myself because I was being social. I was talking to people and all of that. Granted, alcohol helped. And that is why I was actually nervous about my weigh-in this morning, because I left myself 28 points, which for iTrack Bites or Weight Watchers Points Plus, alcohol, of course, costs points. It has calories and all that stuff. And typically for one drink, it's like, 1.5 ounces is 4 points of basic, rum, vodka, stuff like that. I drink rum and diet, so the diet is 0 points, and the rum would be, 4. And I left myself 28 at the end of the night after I finished my dinner to try to hopefully stay on track. And I don't honestly know for sure if I did, because I know me personally, I bought like 4 drinks. And then my friend bought me 1 or 2. This other guy bought me a drink. Also did a shot of Jaeger. And then another guy bought me a shot of Fireball. So that's a lot of alcohol. And that's a lot of points and a lot of calories. So I really don't know if I stayed within my points. Who knows if I didn't. If I did go over, maybe I would have actually lost more than 3 pounds, or maybe because I'm staying closer to the range that I need to be in is why it actually helped. Who knows? I don't know. Either way, it was still great. I still lost 3 pounds this week, and I'm still down 17.8 pounds. 17.8? What is it? I just want to see those numbers again.
17.8. I was right.
Math is hard, guys. But so yeah, so I was really happy and excited that despite going out, that I did well. And I was also really happy that I could get up this morning and get on the scale, because that's the first time I've been drunk this entire year. And it is July. It is July now. And this is the first time I've been drunk this entire year, so I did not know how I was going to handle it. I was tired, but also, like, I stayed up until, like, 5, because, yeah, it was a long night. Like, first time in probably a couple years that I closed down a bar, like, there until they were kicking us out. And, 5, and then I got up at, like, 9, so I was tired, and luckily I didn't really have a hangover. Like, I felt a little tingly here, little headache, and then that went away really quick. And tired, of course, because that's not enough sleep. But my body is like, no matter what time I go to bed, it was trying to wake up at 6. And I'm like, look, dude, you've been asleep for an hour, 2 hours. Go back to freaking sleep. And I had to force myself, and then I was able to sleep until 9. So that was good. But if I slept 8 hours, it'd be until like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I got stuff to do. I got to finish my laundry. I got to clean. My roommate is coming back home today. He's been out of town, and I haven't done any cleaning. I had this grand plan of making this place sparkling perfect. He'd come back and be like, oh my gosh, this is what this place could look like. And instead, it looks just like it did when he left. Plus, like, a fork in the sink. So I'm going to work on that today, hopefully, before he gets back. And just because it is nicer, like, I like to play music and jam out and you know, maybe try to bust a move while I'm doing some dishes or cleaning the floors. And it's easier when you know, roommate's not there, because you know, it can be kind of annoying if, you know, somebody's just blaring music, and so then I don't, and then I get less productive. So I want to do that while he's not here. And plus, I want to ride this high of being successful, of getting past my first goal, and I want to celebrate that by being productive. Like, not going to celebrate it by buying a pizza or any of that. I am going to celebrate my first goal, because my first thing, which I'm not going to say what it is yet because it is too freaking awesome to ruin before I actually get it and post it. Plus, I've never ordered from this site before, and I'm hoping it comes out as well as I want it to. So I'll reveal that later. But yeah, so that's a reward. But then also, like I said, I want to celebrate by being productive, which is saying a lot, because before, if I'm like, oh, I did good, or I'm proud of myself, or happy, or whatever, I want to reward myself with food, with being lazy, with whatever. Let's just, you know, watch TV. I've earned this relaxing. Instead, I'm like, I want to do some stuff. So, cool. And yeah, I think that is pretty much all I needed to say in this video. Actually, I wanted to say one more thing. So, there is this app that I downloaded that will remind you to drink water. Like, you type in your weight and height and blah, 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 and it tells you how much water you're supposed to drink. And I think it was saying I need 129 ounces of water. So every hour, it was going off reminding me to drink 10 ounces of water. I lived in the bathroom for like 2 days. Peeing and peeing and peeing. Sorry, it's gross, but how do people do that? I've been upping my water intake and drinking a lot more, but I cannot drink that much. First of all, I already have the world's smallest bladder. Drinking that much water, I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, literally every half hour, if not more often. So I deleted that app. And just kind of curious what anybody else does, like, as far as what the official amount you're supposed to drink. Is it based off of your body weight? Like, because somebody said half of your body weight you're supposed to be drinking in ounces, you're supposed to be drinking in water. And I've heard so many theories, and like 129, that's not practical for me. I mean, I can drink it, but I can't do anything else. Like, I can't accomplish anything because I'm going back to the bathroom. I can't go anywhere. Like, literally that day when I went to work, I didn't know if I was going to make it there before peeing my pants. And a 34-year-old man peeing his pants, not cute. Not a look I'm going for. So, yeah. So that was just something I wanted to randomly bring up because that kind of was weird. I'm, you know, still learning this whole health journey and the rules of what you probably need to do. Like, you know, I'm obviously eating healthier foods. That was step one. Like, not just because they're lower in points eating them, but eating healthier foods, and then trying to up my water intake and trying to find the balance on that, and trying to get exercise in will be. Like, I still randomly will do the Just Dance, but I'm 100% honest, I slack off on that hardcore. And it's life right now. Especially, like, I have a friend the TMI Queen, that has the daily challenge of posting what your steps are. Just at work alone, it's like 6,000 steps. And obviously, you know, you want to get to 10,000. I don't know why, it's just that's what every app says, is 10,000 steps is your goal. Except my Google Fit totally just recommended that I turn down my goal because I'm not hitting it. That was rude. But anyway, I digress. I'm working on everything, but I'm going in the right direction. I guess I should go like that, like going right direction, not up, down. I'm going in the right direction either way, so that is fantastic, and I am happy, and I am rambling. So, on that, I will say, as I always say, if you are on a journey, comment down below. I want to support you. I love the support that you guys give me. I love it. It's helpful. It's keeping me on track. It's keeping me 6 weeks in, still doing what I need to be doing. So thank you, and I want to help others. And it's all about support. And if you could please, if you haven't already, hit like, leave a comment, and hit subscribe. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. And so until Tuesday, I'll see you then.